So once upon a time, a man sits on his front porch as floodwaters begin to rise around him. A neighbor drives by in a lifted truck and shouts, "Hop in, I can get you to safe ground." The man shakes his head and says, "No thanks, I'm trusting God to save me." Now the water reaches the second floor. A rescue boat pulls up and the captain yells, "Get in, this is your last chance." The man refuses again. "No, I'm waiting on a miracle. God's got my back." The water hits his roof, and the man is forced to cling to the chimney of his home. A helicopter drops a rope ladder, and the pilot bullhorns down. "Grab on." The man waves them off a final time. "I have faith. God will handle it." The man drowns, goes to heaven, and he asks God, "Why did you abandon me? I sat there waiting for you. I trusted you. I believed in you." God sighs, "I sent you a truck, a boat, a helicopter, and you missed all three miracles." Hi, my name is Michael Lentini, and this is the H&Co Podcast, a podcast designed to inform, perhaps remind, but always give you practical ways to build discipline and lead well for those that are counting on you. Today's topic is this: the high cost of being common, why your life is waiting for you to lead. Now, the world is comfortable with average. It can even reward the common man, the one who is passive in his home, stagnant in his faith, and drifting in his career. But in the life of every single man, there is a silent predator. It doesn't scream, it doesn't attack us head on, and it doesn't leave immediate scars. And it's called passivity. Passivity is a tendency to just let life happen to you rather than predetermining how you'll live your life or spend your time. Not saying that you can plan for everything, but it's a husband who waits for his wife to initiate the hard conversation. It's the passive father who sits on the sidelines of his children's hearts. His children get emotional and he tends to take a back seat. It's the professional who does just enough to keep the paycheck coming and fly under the radar while his true potential withers. Or even the man hanging onto his chimney while three miracles and life-saving opportunities pass him by as floodwaters continue to rise around him. At Harrison & Company, we define the passive man as one who has abandoned his post. He is physically present, but spiritually and emotionally absent. And we often think of the opposite of good as evil, but it's also neutral. The cost of neutrality is staggering. In our marriage, our wife does not want a roommate. She wants a leader. When you stop leading, she is forced to shoulder the weight of the home alone, leading to resentment and disconnection. In our career, opportunities don't go to the man who waits his turn. They go to the man who isn't afraid to lead up, speak up, and provide solutions before he is asked. He is a man that can anticipate problems before they arise. And in the mirror, you know what you're capable of, but every day you choose the path of least resistance and you lose a piece of self-respect. Killing passivity requires three immediate shifts. Number one, audit the gap. Be honest about where you are in this current season versus where God has called you to be. Number two, this may sting. Stop blaming your upbringing, your dad, your mom, your boss, your schedule. If it is in your life, it is your responsibility, so own it. And number three, take the lead. The world has enough spectators. Don't wait for clarity or motivation or the perfect plan. Begin leading well today by serving those that are closest to you and counting on you. And if I may, let me challenge you a little further. So let's do an audit over your last 7 days. Would you find an uncommon leader or a man in neutral? So let's ask ourselves these 3 questions. For the home, am I waiting for my wife to tell me what the family needs, or am I anticipating and leading? Let me give you an example of this. While I'm shooting this podcast, we are shifting from summer to fall, back to school. So are you leading a conversation with your wife about how schedules are going to change, how evenings and bedtime routines may change, how weekends may look a little bit different, and how you can fill in the gaps? The second question is about our body. Did I train this week with the intensity required of a man who may one day need to protect what and who he loves? And finally, the post. What is one task I've been avoiding because it requires some hard, uncommon effort? And here's our uncommon move. Return to your post. Here's your challenge for the next 24 hours. It's really simple. Identify the elephant. Find the one conversation, the one workout, or the one spiritual discipline that you have been passively avoiding. Stop waiting for the right time. Return to your post and execute that task before the sun goes down tomorrow. I want to say thank you for listening to The Uncommon Standard. And if my content blessed you today, would you do me a favor and like today's episode, share it with a friend, remain disciplined, and always be growing.